Hey YouTube, Timothy Unkert here. In this video, we're going to talk about sets in the Dart programming language. So let's first create our main function. So I'm going to type void main, and then what I'm going to do is type set, and I'm going to create a set of integers called my nums, and I'm going to set them equal to a new set of integers. Okay, and what I'll do is close this out here. And let's see, let's also just print my nums.runtime type. Okay, and let's save this and open up a terminal here, and we'll run dart sets.dart, and we get a set of integers. Okay, so with sets we can use the add all method if we want to add a bunch of sets. So let's do that. Let's do my nums.addAll, and then we'll add a set. Okay, so let's add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and now let's print my nums. Okay, and we'll save this and run it, and we get a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, why are sets important? Well, sets are important because they are non-ordered, but also they contain no duplicates. So if I want to take my nums and add 5 again, okay, and then I want to print my nums again, if I want to do that and I run this, I see I don't have two 5s. Okay, so we can use sets to get rid of duplicates, say in lists, and that can be very, very helpful. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this stuff here, and what I'm going to do is create a list. I'm going to create a list of states, and what I'm going to do is add some duplicates. Okay, so let's have Connecticut, let's have Colorado, let's have Vermont, let's have Connecticut again. Let's have Colorado, and let's have Florida, and let's have Massachusetts, and let's add Connecticut another time. So we have some duplicates in here, right? And we want to close out this. Okay. All right, so we've got our list of states. So I'm going to say set my states set equals set.from my states. Okay, and then let's print my state set. Let me get out of that. Okay. All right, I'm going to save this and let's run it. Okay, and we get Connecticut, Colorado, Vermont, Florida, and Massachusetts without any duplicates. Now let's say I wanted to create a list without any duplicates. Well, now that I have this set, what I can do is I can say list my new states, say without duplicates. We can say it's a list from my states set, okay? And if I want to print out my new states, I can do that. All right, so let's now run that, and we get now this second thing here, which is a list. So we have no duplicates in our list, so we've used the set to eliminate the duplicate. Okay, let's get rid of some of this stuff here, and let's create an identity set. So let's create an identity set. So we can do that. We can say set ID set equals set.identity, and then let's just print the ID set, and let's print the ID set.runtime type. Okay, so let's save this and run it, and we get an empty set, and then we get a compact linked identity hash set with dynamic values. So well, what does that mean? Well, that means we can add different types to our set. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to do id set.addAll, and then I'm going to add a set of a bunch of different data types. So I'm going to have Tim for true, 3.14, and false. Okay, so we got a bunch of different data types here. And what I'll do is I'll print the ID set. And let's now run this. And you'll see it prints out Tim for true, 3.14, and false. Everything works. Pretty sweet. Okay, we can also create a set of dynamic elements in a different way. So what we can do here is let's create a set of dynamic elements. All right, so what we can do is we can do set my set equals, you can name it whatever you want, set.of, and let's pass in a list of different elements. So 1, 2, 3, Tim, 4.56, and true. Okay, and we could print my set. Okay, and let's also print my set.runtime type. Okay, and if I save this and run it, I get, the set 1, 2, 3, Tim, 4.56, and true, and then I get a set of dynamic values. Pretty sweet. I can also create a set of unmodifiable values, and that's good if we want to have some secure data. So let's create a set of unmodifiable values. All right, so to do that, I'm going to do set my set equals set dot unmodifiable. Gotta make sure I spell that right. And let's just pass in a list of 1, 2, 3, 4. And what we can do is now we can get an exception if we do my set dot add 5, because we've created a set of unmodifiable elements. Okay, if we run this, we do get this unhandled exception. Unsupported operation cannot change an unmodifiable set. Okay, makes sense. All right. What I'm going to do is get rid of this stuff, and I'm going to create a mixed set. So let's create a mixed set, and what I want to do is let's call it set my mixed set, and we'll say a set.of, and we'll do a list of different data types. So 1, 2, true, no, 1.234. Okay. All right. So what we can do is we can print the first element of the set, and we can say print my mixed set dot first. Okay. We can also print the last element of the set. So we can do print my mixed set dot last. All right. So let's save this and let's run it. And we get 1 as our first element, and remember that we have that double 1.234 as the last element. We can also check if a set is empty. So let's get rid of this stuff, and let's check if the set is empty. So to do that, we get a Boolean value back. Let's just print it. So my mixed set dot is empty, and that's a property. So we're going to put parentheses there, and let's also check if the set is not empty, and we'll print that out as well. So let's print my mixed set dot is not empty. Okay, let's save this and rerun, and we get false for it being empty because it's not empty, and true for it being is empty or is not empty because it is not empty. Okay, we can also iterate over the set using a for each loop. So iterate over the set using a for each loop. All right, and to do that, let's do my mixed set dot for each, and we'll say for each item in the set, we'll just print the item. Okay. All right, so let's do that, and let's run it, and we get each item in the set. That's pretty sweet. All right. I find it cool. Anyways, we can check if a set contains something. So let's see if this set contains, so let's check if the set contains cool. So to do that, we could print it out. We could print my mixed set dot contains. This is going to give us a Boolean value, so we'll do cool, and we should get false. And let's also check if the set contains 1. All right, so let's print my mixed set dot contains, and we'll just do 1. Okay, so we should get false and true, and we get false and true as expected. Okay. Also with sets, we can use the any and every method. So let's mark this stuff, and we'll get rid of that. And let's check if any element is equal to true, or to equal to no. Let's do no. So what we can do is we can do my, and let's print this actually. Let's print my mixed set dot any, and then we're going to say any item in the set. If any item equals, and we're going to use the double equals no, well, that will, and we got to put another parentheses there. That will be true. Okay, and let's also check if every element is equal to no. Okay, so we're going to print my mixed set dot every, and we'll do, for each item, we'll check if the item is equal to no. Okay, and we should get true and false. Okay, let's run this, and we get true and false as expected. All right, let's get rid of some of this stuff and create 2 sets. So I'm going to create 2 sets. All right, so let's say set my set equals set dot of. Okay, and I'm just going to pass in an iterable list here. So true, let's do cool, and false. Okay, and we'll do set my other set equals set dot of. Do another list. So let's do R. We'll do cool, and we'll do S, and we'll do 5. Okay, so we can get the intersection of the 2 sets, and to do that, what we can create another set. So let's do set my intersection set equals my set dot intersection, and then we'll do my other set. Okay, and let's now print the intersection set. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll print my intersection set. Okay, and let's run that, and we get just cool. So just cool is shared between those 2 sets we created. Now let's create a union set. So create a union of the 2 sets. So to do that, we can do set, and we'll call this my union set equals my set dot union my other set. Okay, and now let's print the union set. So we'll say print my union set. Okay, and let's save that and now run it, and we get, once they print the union set, 1 true, 1 2 true, cool, false, RS5. Okay, so it's combining all those elements. We can even take elements of a set and join them into a string. All right, so let's join elements of a set into a string. So let's create a string variable, and we'll call it my set string, and we'll set it equal to my set dot join, and we want to pass what we're joining in between, so it's going to be no spaces here. We could do like a comma and a space, and that would be a comma and space in the string in between each item in the set. But let's just do no spaces, so we merge them all together, and let's print my set string. Okay. And we'll run this, and we get 12 true, cool, false with no spaces in between. Finally, if we want to remove a value from the set, so let's remove a value from the set. So what we could do is we could do mySet.remove. We'll remove cool. Okay. And then let's print my set. So when we print out, the last value shouldn't have cool in it. And we have the last value without cool in it. Okay, that's it for this video. If you liked the video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.